Hi everyone, Vincenzo here with a new episode of Ukerocks, a series of ukulele tutorials on some of the best rock riffs of all time. So if like me, you wanna rock out on the ukulele, you can't miss this one. Today you will learn how to play Are You Gonna Go My Way by Lenny Kravitz, one of the most famous songs by the American artist. The riff of this song is simple and powerful, and at the same time it's a perfect occasion to practice how to bend notes on the ukulele. In the tutorial you will also learn how to play the entire song. Having said that, let's get started, but before doing that, let me remind you to subscribe to the channel. I don't like to say these things, but it would really help me if you did, and it doesn't cost you anything. You start with a whole tone bend from fret 5, then release, which means you go back to fret 5 without plucking, like this, bend, release, bend, release, and then fret 3 and 4. This is key to the success of the riff, and if you want help on how to bend the note, in the description you can find a tutorial on it. You carry on and you have 4, 2, 4 with some vibrato and 4. All together, 3, 4. If you want, you can also add vibrato to some of the other notes of the riff. By the way, this is the movement I'm doing to add vibrato. Let's play it again. 3, 4. The last note is used to relaunch the riff. In fact, now you repeat the riff, but you have this small variation. I was strumming a G5, so 0, 2, and 3 with my thumb. To clarify, you have a whole tone bend from 5, release, 3, 4, 4, 2, 4 with vibrato, and then G5. All together, 3, 4. For G5, I'm not playing the first string, which is actually muted. You see? You don't have to mute it, and in fact, you can simply avoid playing it. For the right hand, I was using the thumb for the 4th and the 3rd string, the index for the 2nd string, and the middle finger for the 1st string. But you can just use the thumb and it will still work. Let's put these two parts together. 3, 4. And again, 3, 4. This is basically the main riff of the song, and in the introduction it is repeated 8 times. After the second time, the riff is doubled by a guitar that plays the same riff an octave higher. You could do the same if you want with a second ukulele. In the verse, they play the same riff but without the G5. So basically they only play the first measure of it, and they play it 8 times. After that, they play the same riff but minor third up. So you have a whole tone bend from 8, release, 6, 7, 7, 5, 7 with vibrato, and 7. All together, 3, 4. One more time, 3, 4. After this, they play a really cool lick. It goes like this, 3, 4. You have a ghost note, so you're basically plucking the string, but the finger from your left hand is resting on the fret. Don't press it though, just rest it, like this. So, ghost note 8, ghost note 7, ghost note 6, ghost note 5, ghost note 7. All together, 3, 4. One more time, 3, 4. After this, you go back to the main riff, which is repeated 4 times, and then you have the chorus. It starts with G6, so 2, 0, 2, and then A, and I'm using this shape, 4, 5, 4. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. Let's see what you have next. You play 4 and 4, so a double stop, and you strum down, up, up, then 2 and 2, and then 4 and 4. Everything down. On the last double stop, you slide out like this. All together, 3, 4, and again, 3, 4. By the way, I'm strumming everything and I'm using left hand muting to block the first and the last string. In the description there is a tutorial for it, but if you find it difficult, you can pluck the notes with your thumb and index finger, like this. And it will still work. You carry on and you have something similar. 4 and 4 4 times, and the rhythm is down, up, down, up. And then 7 and 7, and 4 and 4. Everything down. On the last double stop, you slide out like before. All together, 3, 4. One more time, 3, 4. Let's see how the chorus ends. Similar to how you started it, you have G6 and then A, but the rhythm is different. It goes like this: 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you play the A on the end of beat 4, and that's why I'm doing an upstroke. One more time: 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, you pretty much know how to play the entire song. An important point to mention is the tempo. This song is played at 126 BPM, and so it's very fast. One trick that you can use is this. So what I was doing was bend it, release, and then pull off. This seems difficult, but it will help you a lot when you're playing at the tempo of the song. Let me show you. Bend, release, pull off. Bend, release, pull off. When I do it faster, so the entire riff, again. Same thing for the other riff, and again, faster. By the way, I will be doing this in the play along, so you can have a look there if you want to understand better how to do it yourself. One more thing, let me tell you that this song has a great guitar solo. If you want, work it out by ear or improvise it using the E minor pentatonic scale. This is the chord progression. Now let's have a play along at 126 BPM. I will be playing a short version of the intro, basically the riff twice, the verse and the chorus. Having said that, get ready, you're about to start playing. The aim of this tutorial was to teach you how to play Are You Gonna Go My Way by Lenny Kravitz. Learn it, post your video on social media and tag me. I will reshare your video in my stories. On my Patreon page you can find the tabs and the backing tracks that you need to practice this riff. You have 3 backing tracks, one at the original tempo, one slower and another one even slower. And one more thing, don't forget that if you learned something from this video and you would like to say thank you, you can buy me a coffee, link in the description. That's all for now. Let me know in the comments if you managed to learn this riff. If you want help in your ukulele journey, take a look at my freebies in the description. I have free tabs, a guide, and even a free course. If you're into rock music, subscribe to my channel and follow the hashtag at ukerocks on Instagram. And don't forget to check out the series at ukerocks to learn how to play some of the most iconic rock songs on the ukulele. Having said that, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next week. Ciao!